What's going on, guys? This is BCDraven, and we're going to take another trip back down in the memory lane of Minecraft. As you see here, we've got another one of our levels loaded up. This is my second to last one that I did, and I'm not expecting a lot of views on this or anything, but I mean, I thought it, like I said before, I thought it would be kind of cool to, just take another trip down through here as into one of my later builds and everything, and just check things out. Have a look around, see what's up. So I haven't actually been in this one in probably, I would say, over a year. So it's been a little while since I've actually been into this one, but right up here is where we're starting. You see my little tower right there. That was to mark off where I actually started building, but difference in this one and all my other builds is I actually built inside of this mountain right here. And we'll go down there and check it out. And right down here we have some gravity defying sheep, mountain climbing sheep, and apparently a mountain climbing cow. Bye, sheep. Oh, I killed him. I didn't really mean to kill you, but I guess that's the luck of the draw. What's up, sheep? Are you stuck? Oh, that's a sheep. That's a cow. I don't even know my animals right now. But Chad, if nothing else, I mean, this would be a good little nostalgia run. Let me go ahead and grab this stuff while I'm at it. Might as well. I mean, it's not like I'm going to play on this again, but right here we have our little makeshift sugarcane farm. Couldn't think of what I was doing. What's up, chicken? You hanging out in the sugarcane? But this was my little sugarcane farm. I really didn't need a lot in this because I actually found a good bit of bookshelves and everything in one of the villages, and then I found the stronghold that had a library in it, and I ended up getting the stuff on that. But right there is actually where I originally first cut in, and this was my little makeshift cabin, Oops. This is my little makeshift cabin to put everything as I was beginning to dig. I'm not even sure why I decided to build this inside, but that's just the way I done this one. I mean, I pretty much wanted a difference of what I had originally done, which was mostly above ground. I wanted to try something all underground, so that's what ended up being here. I don't think I'm going to go down this way because I'm not even sure where that leads to. I think it just led to where my mine originally started. But if we come down here, you can see everything's starting to take a little bit more shape. We got a little, I don't know, a little midpoint bar thingy that we got going on there. It was just like decoration. Then we got the stairs. I wanted all of them to kind of go at an angle because that was something different also. I mean, I didn't try, I'd really not tried building at angles and everything. And I thought that turned out pretty good like that. They got the stairs going kind of at a little angle as they go down. And then I've got those on each flight of 10, I think. I think it goes down through here 10 and goes down 10. But I don't even remember how many levels it had. I think it was like 4 or 5. And here we are in the main part. You can see the nice little waterfall with the glowstone up there. This side out here actually led to... Let me get on out here. This was actually a ravine, and I thought about like sprucing it up and making it, a big area. I don't think I ever got around to it. I hear a zombie. Hey, there's a skeleton too. You gonna shoot at me, bro? Yeah, you just chill up there, but I'd cut a little bit of it and made the waterfalls come down and kind of blocked them off, and then I just made the entrance over here so I could get back in here really easily. And right here you can see I was planning a long hallway, and I was going to like make something of the actual trench there, but I never did. And right over here is actually where I got all my resources. I think I was planning on a slime spawn room, and here is what my original intention was. This was still whenever you didn't have to worry about the swamps and everything, and you could come down and build a slime farm, that was basically what I was planning in here. I think that just led back, I think it originally led up there, which is originally where I first came down. That long hallway you saw in the beginning, I think it leads to down here. At some point, I mean, I don't remember. But if we come back into our little makeshift house in here. You can see we've got the sides cut out and everything's symmetrical. Little grass everywhere. And this is like the next main room, kind of like a little trophy room, I guess. And then in here was the kitchen. And I'd put these inside the wall because I don't know, I just like the way they looked whenever they were inside the wall. And then we had our little anvil, and I think that's a crafting table. It was just a little workstation basically. And if we come over to this side, and it looks like I already need to eat some meat. Go ahead and drop this in. May want to put this down here because we may run into some baddies, I don't know. It's always better to be safe than sorry. And this is our treasure room where we actually have all our collectibles. I probably got them all mixed up. I think this was like my fine stuff. Sorta. Yeah, there's my diamonds and diamond armor and all that good stuff. Is that diamond armor? That's iron. Yeah, this texture pack I have on is actually the fantasy texture pack, but here's the beds and everything. I originally built this in just plain old vanilla Minecraft, and I got a few texture packs, and this one actually looked the best for this. But if you look up here to our waterfall, if you press this button, it'll close that off, and you get just a little pool right here, a little regular, you know, fountain type area. And then if you press it again, you get the waterfall. Let's let it come down. And you can actually go up in here, because this is where the other secret rooms lead to. And I think I got a button up here also, but that right there, let me get over here. That right there, I originally was gonna, oh man. It's hard to get on that ladder because of the way it's situated over the water. I think I can hit this button and it'll actually make a little platform I can stand on. It's not really. Well, that run didn't happen. Oh yeah, I forgot to eat. Let's give this one more go with the actual run speed going on. Ready? 3, 2, 1, don't fail. There we go. But yeah, up here I was originally planning on making a, what do you call it, a mob tower. And I was going to have the mobs drop down there. And I was going to do all the item collection and everything like down there. But that I ended up like not doing, and I was actually going to do it somewhere else. But let's open this guy back up just in case we want to get back down there. But this is the little secret hideaway area that I had all the other stuff going on in. And this is the little farm. It's a very small farm compared to the other one that was in my above ground Draven'S Manor. But it's a little farm. It does what it's supposed to. It's got a little bridge so I can come up here and, you know, kind of plan everything back up. And I think that it still has the buttons just like the other one, but it's a little less automated. Because I actually had to come and pick all that up right there. I didn't have it to where it was auto item collection. And I'm not even sure if I have this on a timer. I think I have to actually hit the button to turn it back on. Yeah. So yeah, that one's not as automated as the one in Draven'S Manor was, but I mean, it got the job done. It grew all the crops like we needed to, and this is where we put all our harvest at, which nothing's in there. There we go. I hadn't filled up all the chests yet, but as you can see, you know, I had a little cuts away for the chest and everything, just to put all the item collection, made it look all nice and pretty. What? I got a workbench up there hidden. Huh. I didn't even remember that, but I mean, that comes in handy whenever you hide stuff like that. And I just picked up all kind of crap that I'm not going to need. And up here we have the, what are these called? I can't even remember. Blood roots? Nether wart. Yeah, we had our little nether wart farm going on here, and a little bit of lava. I don't know why, just for light, I guess. And I had that to where I could actually expand out that way if I wanted to and make more rooms. But I don't think that I ever did in any of these. I think I only made these like 2. Yeah, that's all 2 rooms. A little water fountain feature there. And then over here we have our nether portal. And why is... Okay, that's where I was dropping like random stuff as I come out of the nether. Well, we'll go into nether in a minute. That's something else that I worked on pretty heavily in this one. Because not only did I build it in the mountain, I actually built a lot in the nether in this one. But over here we had our little library area, so we could do our enchantment and everything, and I thought that looked pretty good. You know, I had the books kind of hidden away back there, and it looks like a nice, neat little tucked area, you know, just for our enchantment. And same with this, you know, you can expand out that way. I never did finish that one, but you can kind of see what's going on right there. I was planning on more bookshelves all around there, and it would be the mirror image of that, basically. This side over here, I think I was going to do potion making and stuff like that. But like I said, I never did finish this one up. Although it doesn't look like, you know, there's a lot of content in this compared to Draven'S Manor. This took a hell of a long time to actually cut all this stuff out and build it up like you see it. So, I mean, this was no small feat. None of this was easy to do. All that down there that you saw, the stairs going down to the main room, and then the water fountain feature that I have and everything, and then all this up here, that took a buttload of time to actually cut out. But we'll go up here to the outside part, because this actually leads to the outside part. But as you see, this is one of those old school elevators. And is it daytime? It's nighttime. Which, like I said, we may have to deal with some baddies. But over here we had our little farm set up, and this one was actually supposed to be a chicken farm. And looks like we only got one of our cluck McGucks. You're the only one left over here? Must have happened with an update. You're just totally lonely by yourself over here. There was originally a lot of chickens in there, and I'd take the eggs that I was getting and throw them back in there and let them hatch. But over here we had our cow farm. I don't think I ever did a pig or a sheep farm, but yeah, this was where all the cows resided. Looks like I might have something over there, but that may be one of those little wells that, yeah, that's just a well. I see you hiding over there. And that over there was where we was earlier whenever we first started the episode. That was where we dropped down into the lower levels. But yeah, in here was our little cow farm. We'll go ahead and check them out. But I made them a little pond so they could drink, you know, and they got their little grass that they can eat and everything. And then I just made a big Western style corral to keep them in, which I thought was a kind of, you know, cool look that it had. And I added the bushes and everything out there to spruce it up a little bit. But yeah, this was originally my cow farm, and it had a lot more cows in it than's in here right now. But you ain't getting out, homie. You stuck in there. Just go back over there and play with your friends. What are you looking at? Go back and play with your friends. Look, you got your buddies coming over here too. So let's leave those guys to that. There's a pig right there that we could have put in there, but yeah, I don't think I actually built any sheep or pig farms. But here we go. We can go back to where we came. But obviously this is going to be a shorter episode because there's not as much in this as Draven'S Manor had, but this one's called Draven'S Underland. That's the title that I ended up coming up with this, which most of my stuff is titled Draven something. I'm not a narcissist. There is reasons for that. Maybe I'll tell you one day, but right now just know I'm not a narcissist and I'm not naming everything after myself. But we'll go into Nether because, like I said, this is the next big thing that I did in this world. And we're already here. That was quick. But as you see, I built all this up, and I originally was gonna, you know, make some smooth stone to go with the cobblestone, but as we come around here, let's creep around. See the way the corners do? That's the reason I was going slow. I like the way that does whenever you come in slow. I don't know, it's just really cool to me. But I was trying out something new, making a little circle top indent as if they're pillars, and it gave like a different flavor to the temple look that actually is going on here. Because we got the cutaways right there. If I was going to do this right now, I would probably make that set smooth stone, leave that cobble, and I would probably do that smooth stone also. But As far as being in the nether, it was like really hard to get all these resources in here, so that's the reason that I never did finally fix that up the way I would like it. But yeah, I would probably go smooth stone right there and then smooth stone across the tops. But it looks cool the way it does, especially the little cutout that it has with the optical of circles. And then we've got our stairs and everything, and it all comes up like this into the actual nether fortress. Well, we'll run up on in here. Hey, you'll have to ignore that bit. I'll come back and show you what's up with that in a second. Whoa, looks like we got a blaze up here. What's up? Get dealt with. Oh my god, he almost got me. Yeah, but this leads up to the nether fortress, and you can go in here and explore everything, and looks like there's another blaze over there. But as you see, this all kind of melds into this, which it would have been cool to like add the cobble and everything kind of going along these walls right here just to kind of blend it in even better. But I mean, that would have been something for later. Well, we'll go down here and let you check out what was in this little side area. It was a little project that I was trying to get going. Okay, I don't see anything. Sometimes they'll be gassed in here because of a big open area, but this was going to be a blaze farm right here. As you see, you got the same type trap that I have in Draven'S Manor. This was going to be where you stood and done your switches and everything. And we've actually got a floating block there. But as you can see up there, they can't come down right now because of the glass block, but it's the same way. You have the pressure plates that push them off, and they get pushed down into a 1x1 or a 2x1, and then you would put all this. I think that was going to be a, you know, the let them out button, and then I was going to have the kill button over there. And I'll show you what most of, I mean, you can't see any of it without me breaking it apart, but the redstone leads back to here, and you've got the, that's actually holding the block that keeps them pushed out. And then over here on this side, yeah, right back here, it does the same thing. But I think that I turned something off. I think I turned something off right here because that block won't come out anymore. I have to, I would have to, like, you know, break it down a little bit to see what the problem was, but something happened with it and there was like a problem. It wasn't going in and out. But all the stuff is lit up all the way through there, so I'm not sure exactly what the problem is. But yeah, if we hit that switch, I think that lets them out, but this guy over here doesn't have a block, so I'm pretty sure that this is not finished. Okay, they're coming down over there. You trying to get me? But yeah, this one is broke. They actually are not coming down over here. But the piston right there wasn't pulling it in for some reason. I'm not sure why it wasn't doing what it was supposed to. Let's turn this guy back off. But we'll go back out this way. And you can see like the way the stairs lead back down, it kind of gives it a nice contrast as you're coming down to the stairs. It kind of looks like a staircase upside down. And then we'll come back over here and go back out. But I really did like the way that the hallway turned out like this with the cut-ins. You can kind of move like that and everything kind of transforms as you move. I thought that was really neat. And like coming around corners, I just like the way that does that. But we'll go back out to the overworld. Sounds like something's in here trying to get me. They must have did something with an update, because I don't remember the nether loading that quick, honestly. I mean, I just don't remember it doing that. But we can go back down the same way that we came up. And we're back in our main floor. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, I think that's all that I'd had on this. Let's close this door before something happens. But I'm pretty sure that was all that I had in this. Like I said, it doesn't look like as much as Draven'S Manor was, but it took a really, really long time to cut all this out. So I probably have about the same amount of hours in both levels. But this one, you know, it took a lot longer to actually make everything inside a mountain. And then all that stuff that I did in the nether, it took a really long time to do that. Well, let's turn our waterfall off. But I thought that was a really cool thing. Originally, you would come in and that waterfall wouldn't be there. And then somebody would be like, you know, well, why is that like that? And you can press the button and you say, oh, well, there's a secret area up there, or something like that. I mean, that's probably not going to happen, but in my mind, that was what was going to happen. You know, that's like a secret room. And like I said, normally it's supposed to be off and you're supposed to just see the water fountain, but I usually had it on just to get up there easy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like the build, go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to see more like this, go ahead and hit subscribe. And I do other stuff, and like Ark and Subnautica and stuff like that. So if this is your first time here and you want to see some other type series, go ahead and make sure you hit subscribe. And we will talk to you guys later. Oh my god, I don't think you're worth it. You go on and go out there. Ah! Bad move. Please do not continue to follow me.